Right, how's everyone doing? Good, I hope. I just want to talk about Atari. I love Atari. Okay, Atari are my favorite video game company. Okay, because they've given me. I'm 41 years of old. I'm 41, right? And in all that time, I've played and enjoyed Atari games because they make me happy and they're great games. That's why I love Atari. And the fact that Atari has gone out of business more than once, but it still exists. It's not going anywhere. And now they're back with the Atari VCS, right? So all that makes me happy. You know, I've been there when Atari were the best in the world when it came to video games. And we've been there when they went out of business more than once. They went bankrupt. They made shit ass decisions. They made decisions that they shouldn't have made. They were arrogant, like most companies do. Like they get arrogant, they think that they can sell whatever they want to sell, and people will buy it. Well, all that ultimately killed Atari. But Atari are still around today with the Atari VCS. Okay, now we know it's not the Atari will always exist, just like Sony, just like Microsoft. It will. Now, um, it's a worldwide brand. Okay, it's gone through rough times. It has good times, but it's still around today. And I always knew that Atari would come back in some way, shape, or form because they have too much to offer, and they have so many games. Uh, you know that that someone somewhere played an Atari game, even if they don't like video games or Atari in general. They've played these games at some level. You know what I mean, and they understand what makes Atari so special. Now, we understand people hate Atari today. They don't understand why people like me have such a love and loyalty to Atari when it's just a company. You know what I mean? Why do I love Atari? Well, that's the reason. Well, first and foremost, I'm a gamer, I'm an Atari gamer more than anything else. You know what I mean? I'm brilliant at these games, because I played them non-stop when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, and now, like I said, 41 years old, I'm still playing these games, because they're brilliant, you know, and Atari really were pioneers, they were innovators. A lot of the genres that exist today, Atari invented. They just did. They started the ball. If you know, even I'm saying it, the first RPG game, the first driving game. So that's just the way it is. Now people may disagree and say, "Nah, you're full of shit." There, like Atari didn't start that, and well, I'm pretty damn sure they did. But I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I remember a time when there was no fucking video games, especially in Ireland. We live in Ireland, and we were always the last to get anything because we were so far away from everything. And when Space Invaders first came out, 1980, it melted everyone's faces in Ireland, especially me. Space Invaders is the game that got me into video games, but Atari always stuck out to me as a kid. Centipede is the first Atari game we ever played, and the logo stuck drew me in. See the Atari logo still does. I think it's an awesome logo, and this logo has survived the decades of the decades. It still exists, and it's the Atari VCS is going to be using it. So that just makes me happy. And I say this: Atari will always be around in some way, shape, or form. I just hope that Atari are able to take top spot in gaming again, where they belong, in my opinion. With the Atari VCS, that's what I hope. Now, a lot of people say to me, "What makes Atari relevant? What makes the Atari VCS relevant?" Just it's relevant to Atari fans. It's relevant because it, it means so much because the pioneers of video games are back, and they're able to make games again, make consoles again, make games, make a new console, and make fans happy. It's an alternative. Kids that never had a chance to play Atari or even know who they were now have a chance to. That's what makes it relevant. It's like a dinosaur coming back to life. It's like a zombie coming back to life, and that's what Atari is. I mean, and people should say that's fucking awesome. I never heard of these Atari games. Now they have a chance to. Because I'm sure just lots of kids out there that had grandparents that told them about the Atari and stuff. That's just the way it is. But the thing that really that pisses me off, really, is that I see long-term Atari fans who say that they love Atari, they have whole rooms filled with Atari games and stuff, and they turn around and say, why is the Atari VCS relevant when you can play pretty much every... I don't know, but what makes a true fan is a fan that sticks through thick and thin, the good times and the bad times, and they support whatever it is that they support to the bitter end, and that's what I am with Atari. Now I could have said, fuck off Atari, I'm not buying any Mario games, you can go fuck yourselves, but I never did that. Even with the Atari 5200, with E.T., with Pac-Man, with all their fuck-ups, I stuck with them, and I'm still around today. When the Atari VCS was first announced, I backed it straight away. I didn't say it's not relevant. I didn't say it's a fake. I didn't say it's a whole lot of bullshit. I believed in the Atari VCS because it's bringing back Atari. So that's what makes me happy, and that's what makes Atari relevant. The pioneers are back, and they're able to mix it up with the big boys, so to speak. Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo, and I'm sure all these game companies respect Atari. For what they done, in what they started, and they're back. And I'm pretty sure that it's still a business, and they want to stay at the top of the game. It's all about making money, but none of them would say Atari don't belong here. They have every right to exist just like any other company. And I think they have a whole lot to offer than if they weren't around. It's just but these are my opinions, right? There's people out there that say to me, you're wrong, I don't agree with what you're saying, it's all bullshit. Well, they're my opinions, and nothing's going to change my mind, So, July 2019, the Atari VCS will come out. I'm getting the collector's edition with the joystick and the minor controller. And the first couple of games I'm going to play is Centipede, Asteroids, and Missile Command. I'm going to play the shit out of it. I'm going to enjoy the first Atari console in over 20 years, and it's more options. It's an alternative, and I just hate it when people say it's not relevant. We don't need this. I disagree. Okay, yeah. We agree with what some people say, that you can play Atari games and you don't need the Atari VCS. True, but I want the Atari VCS because it's the first Atari console in over 20 years, and it's just awesome. It looks cool. It looks just like the original Atari VCS. So I'm happy. Even if it turns out to be a failure, I know I'm going to enjoy it. Just like with the Atari 5200, right? The Atari Jaguar, the Atari 7800, the Atari Lynx, right? I think all these consoles, they have, there's something about them that makes them special, even though they're failures. With But the Atari 5200 has great games, and it has great parts. It's more arcade perfect than the 2600. You know, with Centipede and Pac-Man, it's more powerful. It's just that it was too fucking big. The controllers were faulty, and it just didn't. It was just a failure. Atari fucked up. Atari were arrogant. They knew that these controllers were faulty, and they sold it anyway. And then they released a converter to play 2600 games. So it was just a big failure, and people felt calm by it. Then E.T. and then Pac-Man and E.T. comes out, and 3 strikes in a row, and like, that was it for Atari. But the Atari pioneered and innovated so many ways, so many games, so many genres, in my opinion. And if it wasn't for Atari, the video games would be simply different. They wouldn't be the same as they are right now. The whole concept of a console, the way it is now, would be totally different. So they're my opinions, okay? I might be totally wrong, but they're my opinions, and I believe in what I'm saying, you know. Atari Osmos will be, and like I said, they'll be around for a long, long time, some way, shape, or form, you know. I just hope that I'm hoping that the Atari VCS is a huge success, just like the original 2600, and you know, shows everybody that you know the dinosaurs of gaming, the kings of gaming are back. So they're my opinions, okay? I'm not out here to insult anyone that hates Atari. If you hate them, we can, you know, that's you. If you hate them, I'm sure you have your reasons, and they're probably like valid reasons. But the Atari fans out there that have big rounds of games and stuff, and they turn around and say it's not relevant and it's not worth the investment, you know. So that means that you're not really a Atari fan, even though you say you are. You know what I mean? Like many things in life are a gamble. Just like the Atari VCS. The original 2600 was a big fucking gamble. There was no success that. I mean, there was no guarantee that the 2600 would be such a success. You know, but it was, you know, and it was a gamble, just like anything else. But you had to believe in it, and if you do, right. You know, if you don't, then that's your choice also. But my opinion is since day one, when it was called the Atari box, and they changed the name to Atari VCS, I stuck by it, and I still stand by it. You know, and I can't wait till it comes out. I think it is relevant. I think Atari are very relevant. You know, especially to like I said, the younger generation that have no idea who Atari are and what they stand for. You know. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that probably won't give a shit regardless, but that doesn't mean that Atari deserves to. Like, Atari have every right to exist, even if people don't care about them. But they're my opinion, so thanks for watching. If you're watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care, bye bye.